Namaste. Hello everyone. Welcome to Gulhati Shiva and Mysticism for another episode of Monday with Mahadev. Today I'm back with another painting from the net for you and I'm going to talk about it. We often see pictures of this kind where Shivji is sitting in dhyan and a lady is putting water on him. We can presume that the lady is Ma Parvati, and these kind of paintings, they have a very special meaning. She is putting water on Shiva's head while he is in dhyana. Now, dhyana is something, meditation is something which is very vibrant. It is in stillness, but it is very vibrant. It has a lot of charge and it has a lot of so called inner heating, the heating of your inner spirit, the warming up, like in our engines, car engines, though that is a very modern analogy to compare our body to a car engine. When we start our car, when we ignite it, and then we are rolling it for a cruise, and it gets warmer and warmer as the pistons move up and down. Somewhat, this analogy can make us understand that although when a person is in dhyana, when Mahadev is in dhyan, there is an inner energy, an inner span, the inner vibration like a cosmic piston, and that generates some kind of a spiritual heat. Therefore, Parvati may be cooling him down with the water. And we note that this is what we do in the mandir, in the temple. When we go and see a Shivling, we put water on it. And in many mandirs, there is a bucket which is on top, a brass bucket, and it keeps dripping little water on Shiva. So it is almost as though she is putting a coolant in the same engine so that it doesn't get too heated up. There is a coolant being put. It is almost analogous to that. Now, interestingly, a lot of people have observed that nuclear reactors, nuclear buildings are shaped like shivlings. And there must be some physical reasons for that, reasons of the laws of physics. But it is a notable observation. Now, the thing is that when there is so much going wrong in our world, when there is so much of injustice, which is happening openly everywhere, we sometimes wonder if there is a God. And if there is a Mahadev, he is the mightiest of all, why doesn't he intervene? Why doesn't he stop all this injustice? And if Shiva is like a great nuclear energy himself, why doesn't he react? Now, this may have the key. Shiva is a great cosmic force, a great cosmic energy. He is much more than any nuclear thing put together. But unlike a reactor, Parvati does not want Shiva to react. She wants him to respond. There's a very little difference between these two words, to react and to respond. And that difference is a 2-minute thinking. When something happens to us and immediately we react, or when something happens to us and we take a minute or 2 minutes to think about it, which is called Chintan. And Shiva is the master of Chintan. We think about it, we analyze, and then we respond. Usually, this response is better than a knee-jerk reaction, right? Somebody comes and says something bad to you, and without thinking, you hit him or accost him back, and then that reaction will only lead to a warfare. But if you think about it and then respond, that is not to say that somebody can bully you, thinking that you are a very simple person, you are a very patient person. So that doesn't mean they can bully you. But still, we should take a little time and then respond, because then we will take informed decisions. Then, if it is absolutely necessary to quell that person's bullying habits, we will be able to do it actually better. This is pretty much like when our computers, they go bad and the computer vendor comes and he does not finish the whole computer because a few files are corrupt. So Shiva, being Mahadev, if he has made this whole universe and there are so many people and beings in it, and some of them are being unfair and unjust to others, he cannot just destroy the whole of creation with a reaction, right? This is something like in the old times we used to have fridges which had a defrost button. And if the fridge was over functioning or malfunctioning and there was too much ice and we needed to defrost it, we would not shut the whole fridge down. We would not shut the whole system down. We could just press one button which would take care of that section which is not functioning properly. So these things can happen not with reaction but with response, a studied, careful and very firm response. And like I said, Mahadev is the master of Chintan, which is he can think out things in sequence and then respond. So when I see these kind of paintings, to me, they are a lovely reminder that it is Shiva's Shakti herself who tells Shiva to be calm, even in the face of something which is, plainly bad or plainly unjust, and Mahadev wants to react. She calms him down. Don't react, respond. And again, I will say, we should not think that one who doesn't react but responds is a pacifist, that he cannot respond properly. That is a great misnomer, as those mythologically we know all the asuras, the danavas, all the bad guys who tried all these things with Shiva, and Shiva did not give a reaction but he responded in time, and that response was final and ultimate. I hope you like this video. Join me again next Monday and I will be back with yet another Shiva wisdom for you. Om Namah Shivaya.